seen in every aspect of our lives, and as we come to the close of another academic year, it becomes of paramount importance to not just look back on this year, but to look forward as well, anticipating a new chapter of wonder and adventure in our lives.
And such an eventful day cannot begin without invoking the blessings of the Almighty. So now I would like to request Principal Ma'am to come up on the dais for the lamp.
Some parents also please join.
To offer our prayers to Lord Ganesh, the god of new beginnings, we would like
School, our home away from home, where the word schedule still exists in our dictionary and freedom is faded, where teachers care more about our grades than we do, where externals can cause havoc.
But jokes apart, there is no place like school, be it the company we enjoy, the atmosphere that shapes us, or the guidance we receive. Another place like school will never exist again. However, it is the universal truth we all have to face, whether we want to or not. Everything eventually ends. Endings are inevitable. Leaves fall. You close a book. You say goodbye. Today is one of those days for you all.
But how can we say goodbye so soon without having had a chance to properly send you off? And that is the real purpose of all of us being gathered here today, to bid all of you one final adieu. Now I would like to request Principal Ma'am to hand over the citations along with Sushma Ma'am and Vijeta Ma'am to read out the citations.
the first child, the first student to come is Suryansh. He is intelligent and astute in academics. Suryansh, please come from here. Intelligent and astute in academics. He is well informed and very knowledgeable. A diligent worker, he plays guitar with panache. He is a heady mix of music and good looks. A proud member of the student council, he is our Mr. Owen Rockstar. Thank you, Suryansh. Rohan Sharma. Rohan is an ambitious and strong-willed scholar. He possesses an intellect which is razor sharp. He expresses lucidly and is eager to take responsibilities. He delivers the tasks on time. A proud member of the student council, Rohan Sharma. Divisha is not here. Chirag too is not here. Shivang Katiyar. Taciturn by nature, Shivang is a soft-spoken and a reticent young man. A quiet but steady worker. His sincerity and dedication is praiseworthy in all that he does. Mr. Shivang Katiyar, you rock! Tegbir Singh. A member of the student council, Tegbir is well-bred, tactful, and a courteous young man. A good speaker, he expresses his views with clarity and conviction. A true Goenkan in many ways than one. Devanshi Kapoor. This is a small request, children. Please come from here and leave from there. Please come from here. $1 million smile, young girl with sparkling eyes and humility combined with best brains personify this young lady. Passionate about all her endeavors, she is an amalgamation of great matter and a good heart. Her sincere and responsible nature paved her way to lead the student council, Divyanshi. She was born of the great and great she will be. Ashwin is not here, I presume. Chandan, Yash, Anjali, Aaron, intelligent, perceptive, sensitive, and an admirer of aesthetic beauty. He headed the student council with a delicate command. He picks up the paint brushes like Leonardo da Vinci and writes editorials like a pro. He's an enthusiastic speaker and a motivator to be emulated. Thanks for giving Gary to us. Meenakshi makes a place in everyone's heart with an endearing and enigmatic smile. She positively engages herself with activities and excels in them. Her ready wit enlivens the audience. She possesses a sharp mind and can make incisive observations. She is extremely dependable. She has a streak of adventure and enjoys dancing to her heart's content. We have Chirag Batra's parents here, but where is Chirag? He's come. Chirag Batra.
Amish is also here.
Okay.
Amish. No. Yes.
Be fast. Ma'am is waiting here. Chirag is a sober, respectful, determined, and a dedicated young man who concentrates on his goals without getting distracted. Always dignified, he charms and wins hearts with his ready, enigmatic smile. Debonair, elegant, sophisticated, this young lad is meant to attain great heights in whichever field he chooses to be in. Endowed with keen perception, he has a sincerity of purpose which makes him stand tall. Brilliant athlete he is, as a sports captain of the school, he motivated many youngsters to be avid.
The alumni of our school would like to speak a few words. May I request one of the 12th graders,
Head towards the school.
head toward the school, Erin, to please address the gathering.
Good morning, respected principal ma'am, teachers, parents, and my dear friends. It is truly an honor to be standing here as a proud going kid, being given the opportunity to speak a few words on the splendid occasion of the citation ceremony of the batch of 2022 and 23, the coolest batch in my opinion.
Very good. Very good.
Please clap. So, I would like to take this opportunity to reminisce upon some memories that we collectively shared in this beloved institution. Although we might have been the smallest batch that the school has ever witnessed so far, but these 14 students were unique characters with wonderful qualities and distinct, wonderful ways. All 14 students who in their own way did not ever shy away from having fun to its fullest. As we go on with our lives, we must never forget each other. We know times may change, circumstances might change, but never forget each other. We must stay friends forever. As we go on with our lives, we must remember where we came from. All these hallways, these classrooms, where we shared so many memories. Never forget them. These same hallways and classrooms where I had the time of my life with you all. Our first Zoom call, hesitant to turn on our cameras. Or that one time last year when we all were collectively coming up with choreography for our seniors' farewell. We had so much fun. And now here we are at our farewell. So before we go on with our own lives, I would just like to share a few words. So first of all, I want to talk about life. I know I might be the 100th person coming up here trying to tell you the meaning behind life or whatnot. And I might not have cracked the code just yet considering my crisp 17 years on this earth. But life, I've realized, comes from you, not at you. That's right, you have the power to tread your own path, to write your own destiny, to write your own fate. Reach new heights, break what you're made of, change this world for the good. All you need is the zeal and passion within yourself and the strength to tread your own unique path. However, I must warn you, there will be days when you will feel like the world is crashing in front of your eyes and the walls are caving in on you. But on those days, I need you all to be patient and remember that even after the darkest hour, there's always dawn. So no matter how many of your insecurities, fears, or hard times take a toll in you, never let that stop you from achieving your goals, achieving your fullest potential. So what if tough times break us down? So what if we fall? We must rise again, like a phoenix rises from its ashes. And take every single mistake as a learning lesson. Never shy away from making bold choices. Always be optimistic. Moreover, I have another important value to stress upon, that is discipline. So now you know what you want in life. You know where you want to go. You have a passion and a strategy to get there. So just the only thing you need to get there is discipline. The salt to this recipe, I would say. Discipline teaches us to train our mind and body and stay focused to our goals so that we can achieve them and take on the new heights in our life. As we have come this long way, look at us now. We've come a far way from where we began. Finally, we've made it through school. And as we wave goodbye to our dear mentors, we must always remember the positive impact that they had on us, the quality time that we spent with our teachers. We students are deeply grateful to our school body here at GD Goenka Global for teaching us important values. Most important of them being that the greatest weapon in life is kindness. It is lessons like these that go beyond our textbooks and actually stick with us and we hold dear to our hearts forever. Beloved teachers, we cannot thank you enough for being our second parents. Each day with you came as a blessing for us. As I conclude my speech, I just want my peers to know that this is just the beginning. There's so much in the future. You guys have your entire lives ahead of you. The real world awaits you. So spread your wings, soar high, show the world what you're made of. Remember, we are young, we run free. There's no such thing as impossible. The human brain is the single most powerful entity in this entire world, or this entire universe, I might say. It goes beyond our imagination. Which means that once you put your mind to something, you can achieve anything. Anything. So do what truly makes you happy from within, so that when you look in that mirror, you love yourself and you love what you see. Never forget who you are. Never forget where you came from. Never stop learning. Never stop growing. Thank you so much.
A few words.
So a very good morning to all the dear parents, respected teachers and my fellow mates. So I just wanted to share some of the memories that I will always cherish. But before that, I would like to congratulate all of us present here. हालांकि हम सब पास नहीं हुए हैं अभी and teachers and parents काफी परेशान हैं हमसे. But the fact is that I have faith in every one of us and I'm sure that we'll make our parents and teachers proud of us. Because each one of us is capable of doing wonders. Well, though I joined the school late and only for 2 years, but it has been an honor to study at JD Goenka, even for 2 years. And to be a student of such amazing teachers who not only taught us, but treated us as their own children. I'm never going to forget the times where my classmates and I worked together as a team, participated in events and had fun together. And every moment is going to be very close to my heart. Well, I also thank the teachers for always guiding us, never losing faith in us, and always motivating us. The truth is that JD Goenka not only gave me great teachers and friends, but gave me a great family too. Thank you.
Thank you. Now may we request Principal Ma'am to address the gathering.
A very good morning to all. Not a very big gathering, as Aaron just said, we're just a batch of 14 this year. And that's how life became. We always take small steps. Though it was a little different for us, perhaps, because our first batch was a little bigger than the second one. And as a school, the children spoke about farewell. I'll come to that a little later. As a school that started like a little baby, and one being there from day one has seen it grow. So, and any institution, any organization is not about the building and the infrastructure as much as it is about the people there. And a school definitely is far more blessed and privileged to actually have these little toddlers who walk into the school and move out as young adults. So when these children were there at the mic, both Aaron and Rohan, the way they spoke, I just sat there thinking, yes, they definitely have made us all proud, and I'm sure each one of us sitting here must have felt the confidence with which they spoke. And of course, technology has done what? And I would request the teachers to please come and sit. It's the children sitting and the teachers standing. ये हमारा culture ना हमारी संस्कृति है. गुरु देवो भव, right? अतिथि के साथ साथ और गुरु और which is that दोहा गुरु और गोविंद दो खड़े काके लगू पाओ बलिहारी गुरु आपको जो गोविंद दियो बताए. So that's the status of a guru in our culture, in our society, and that's how it should be. So coming back, and it was very, very heartening, when Aaron was speaking about life. And it felt that these little children are already talking about life. I think times have also changed. I don't think when I moved out, although I remember my farewell very, very fondly, I knew anything called life. Forget about what it was. Even the terminology life, I don't think we ever heard about it or we ever thought about it. I'm sure a lot of us can resonate with that. Yes, Dipali? Yes. We didn't know, right? For us, it was wow, and remembering, and I went to a girls' school, so you know how it is. Crying was a part of a girl's sanskar, as they say. So all of us were crying, and all that happened. And from there to here, I think we must have done something that the society has changed so much that somewhere it has taken away that innocence. And I would urge, I think that we as adults, we should ensure that innocence in the children remain. And when it is going to be there in the children, when they move out of school, it's going to be with them all their lives. And it's very important as adults that we have the child in us alive. So let's not with whatever may be happening in society, at the end of it, we are the ones who are making the society, so it can't be so bad. Society हम ही बना रहे हैं और हम उसको बोलते बहुत खराब है, बहुत खराब है, बहुत खराब है, तो हम अपने आप को ही खराब बोल रहे हैं. What are we actually doing? So probably even we don't understand where we are leading to. So and why all these thoughts are coming to my mind, because I would like to see my children being innocent, yet mature enough to lead their lives. Being innocent to deal with people beautifully and mature enough to be able to make decisions for their lives, whether it is regarding their livelihood, whether it's regarding their relationships, whether it's regarding what choices they are going to make in future. And that's the combination I think all of us as adults should work towards. That should be our endeavors. So coming back to the children, yes, this is your first milestone as an adult. So when you were born, mom and dad, they used to keep waiting for your milestones, The first one being neck with stiff ho jayega, right? Because the human child is the most delicate living being born. Otherwise the others, the animal kingdom, within few hours they're all up and about. So then, the child will start sitting and walking and talking and so on and so forth. But as an adult, this is your first milestone that you have completed your schooling and you're out in the world in a lesser protected environment. School not only is a protected environment but also the place where our personality develops. And this is a very deep one, not many of us realize. Whatever you will become as an adult, it may manifest right now or not. For example, let's say public speaking. Many of us in school were very shy. I'm talking about my generation, the generations after that, maybe not this. But somewhere later in life they realize, that is my forte, I'm very good at it. Or maybe, maybe writing was very good. But I didn't realize it, I realized it later. But all of it actually is imbibed while you're in school. So whatever you will become as an adult is given, those seeds are sowed in a school. This is one thing one has to remember. If you've imbibed all the good values, if you've imbibed honesty, integrity, punctuality, discipline, there is no reason, there will be no way that you will get rid of it in later lives. Because it becomes a part of your personality. Personality development in a school is paramount. Academics, getting your marks in the 10th and 12th, that is secondary. Because if you become the right, a skillful person, a person with the right values, जैसे वो 3 Idiots का डायलॉग ना, तो सक्सेस तो झक मार के आपके पास आएगी. There is no way that you will not be successful. That's the reality. But what happens is that we chase other things. We start chasing success, and then in the bargain, everything else is ignored, and that should not have been the case. So like Rohan said, अभी हम सब पास नहीं हुए हैं. पास होना बहुत छोटा सा शब्द है. That should not be, in any case, what we set out to achieve, right? Those are marks, and with belief and faith, I'm sure we will be able to score the 33% marks. Right? So it shouldn't be like worse than that. We have to think beyond that, much more. Life, and yes, children, you are the privileged ones. Not everybody would have this kind of privilege to have studied in a good institution, to have parents who can provide you with everything, right from their emotional support, their time, and of course monetary and everything else. So when you have that, I think you already begin your race at a higher platform. You're ahead of many. So take advantage. अगर जब sprint करते हैं, अगर कोई 2 leg आगे से भाग रहा है, so they already have that advantage. So you have that advantage. Make use of it and soar high. But yes, follow your passion, follow your heart, because heart never lies, passion never lies. Don't get swayed by the environment, all right? But इसका मतलब ये नहीं कि मेरा heart गलत काम करने को कर रहा है. Heart can never be wrong. So even if anyone in this world are not on the right path, it is not because it came from within. It only comes from the external environment. Goodness comes from within. The not so goodness comes from the external environment. When you try to ape others, do not do that, because each one of you is very pure. Each one of you, as you said, that you have memories of the school. You are leaving behind a lot of memories in this institution. It may be a 4-walled building, but each one of you would be remembered forever. And as they say, especially for the parents, and I'm talking as a parent whose children have actually flown the nest. उनकी गूंज, उनकी चहचहाहट, उनके बिना ज़्यादा सुनाई देती है. And that is how it's going to happen here also, and that's what one looks forward to. So wishing you all the very best. May you all be happy. You achieve what you want to do, and that will make all of us proud, I'm sure. So all the best to the parents. Be good, and that's one thing that I would like to do. Be good human beings, and that is the key. Good human beings means thinking for others before self, understanding why a person is behaving in a certain way, not trying to pull down everyone. Mind your language, the way you speak, and as they say ना, एक तीर और शब्द अगर निकल गए तो वापस नहीं ले जा सकते. So think before you speak. And a lot of things, like when you go to a doctor, if a doctor is rude, you don't feel like going, you feel worse. You may be as unwell, but the doctor is kind and polite, and you always remember, and आपकी तबीयत ज़्यादा जल्दी ठीक होती है. So no, yes. So be that. So don't hurt anyone with your words. It's one thing that I would like all of you to urge, and especially in this part of the country, for whatever reasons, ऐसा होता है कि पानी में कोई problem है, so people are very rude. So just because people are rude doesn't give us a license to be rude. So be polite, be respectful, and respect yourself before you respect anyone else. So thank you. Thank you so much. All the best. Please be good.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your words. As we come to the closing of our citation ceremony, I feel that there is only one thing to be said. If you're brave enough to say goodbye, life will reward you with a new hello.
The time has come now to say goodbye. We would like to thank everyone who has made this possible, especially our dear teachers and the students who have worked effortlessly these past few weeks, planning and practicing in an effort to make this a grand success.
Please rise up for the national anthem.